Yeah, we doing videos for 2022, and we talked about a lot, and a lot of people come to me and said, hey, on all the stuff what you're doing, and especially to the MX-5 scene and on the projects you're making, please make them in English. So we discussed that a lot. The clicks on the English videos are really low at the moment, but we will try to make more, or actually we'll do more. We will do 2 English videos per week, and do not take care about the clicks. We just say, okay, we focus that the people all around the world can see our videos and see what we are doing. How many videos you release a week? I guess 5? 4. So there will be 2 English and 2 German videos. We will not make the same content in both languages. We will catch up some things in English, we will catch up some things in German, but we try to make it
more diverse.
Yeah, but we try to make it fluently in English, so that the people in England see, okay, I can see this and this and this. And the people in German, they probably sometimes have to switch, but they will see, because what we do now in 2022, we will have, like, say, project series, so you are with us in the workshop and see what we are doing. So basically, this is, we have 2, or actually 3 workshops in 2 places. So this is one workshop, we're just building up the cars. So we have here our ND race car, which will race next year, that for sure, because we're just, we are planning a long time. The ITB, this will have a 2-liter Skyactiv with the ITBs on it. This will the first set which we are building. So, and yeah, we will make also a video about, just to show you that project, what we are doing and which brakes we are using, which suspension parts, what is the idea behind the car, where it should go. So we'll make this in a special video. This is a project from a friend of mine, which is here. You saw, I guess a lot of people saw that car the last days on Instagram and Facebook, and cheers out to everybody who say it's a perfect MX-5. Have to say it's all the time when you are pretty on the end with a project, and I never drove it really. I'm not the guy who's actually driving the cars. I like building cars. So we will get rid of the V6. So this is sold to a long-term customer. And I think when the video is out, everybody knows already which engine comes in. So it will have a rotary engine, 13B, Bridge-ported engine, which we're doing together with Marius from Japan Work, Autotechnik, Weber. So this is the company, probably you can link them in. So they are building our rotary stuff, because they have like 40 years of rotary experience, and we are not that rotary experienced. We have one of the race cars sitting in at the moment. Actually, you get a fastback roof. And yeah, these are one of the 1.8 liter 500 horsepower builds which we're doing. So we have a low mount 7670, I guess, EFR turbo. We have Giselworks intake manifold and all, some fancy cams, and we have run the O-ring Athena cut ring head gasket. We have the F40 here in the back, which is also a friend of mine. Broke the transmission twice. Now we get a new transmission build for it. Too much power, too much torque, 2 wide tires, so it cracks. We have one LFX build sitting here, which we are at the moment finishing up. So this is something we're working at. This is our dummy engine. The engine for the car, I guess, is over in the other workshop. We'll have a look to it later. This is a Cobra. We actually finished nearly with the mechanical fitting, and we do now the rest. But before, we will close up that drift car. So this is now for 1.5 years, and this customer was really treated by Corona. So 4 companies which were working for that project or were doing stuff for us get bankrupt through Corona. So this project was sitting for some time. Thank for the behavior for the customer. But this will be a crazy project at the end of the day. It's like a 2.5 liter KL with a GTW 38 turbo, looking for 650 horsepower. The engine is completely built up in our shop to close stack. So pretty cool build. Yeah, we have here a one engine which we are building, a 1.6 for a customer. Comes in April. 1.8 for a road tracks car. Yeah, we have sitting here 2.5, which will get, I guess, some treatments. Yeah, it's overhaul and building up engine for cams and all stuff. This is the head of it. Some other bits. And this is one engine which was wrecked. I do not know why it broken, but we'll check on that. So this kind of style, you see it now the second time. I have one ITB engine sitting here. This is a nice one. This is actually a stage 3 from us, which means high compression pistons, Hadley completely propellanted, runs really aggressive cams, and doing with the right setup on the header, we're doing 230 horsepower at 8,200 RPM. So it's cool build. I think that will also get our new intake setup. So with the half-size radiator and also the intake, because this will one car where we'll test if the setup which we are thinking out, we will have the capacity for the power which we are looking at. So this is one engine we'll try it out with. This is a finished bore 1.6 for a customer. So yeah, so this is basically the first workshop. We're also, the customers are coming in. Up there is our office. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And here also long-term projects are sitting up here. And yeah, then we, on this side, we actually, at the moment we are, let's say, closed, because it's between Christmas and New Year, so there's not a lot of work going on. So we're just doing some development on projects and getting new stuff done. So here another ND with LFX engine. This engine was already running. We had some problem with oil starvation, so we changed the way how the engine gets oil and we overhauled it again. It's now back in there. So this is one employee car. It's a 13B single turbo. We normally do no rotary cars. We just actually do MX-5s. When it comes down to rotary cars, we do this with Marius from Japanwerk. So yeah, we are working together with them. Up here is a MX-5 NC, gets a completely bushing overhaul and a turbo build. So, and this is a project we do for the Master Museum Frey in Augsburg. So it's a 727. We redesigned the whole underneath, so all the axles and all the stuff. Everything is nearly done. Now it has to be built. So this will take quite a time. That again get back rolling, but there we will see some progress in about 3 weeks or something. So also interesting. It runs a 13B Webbert parallel port, I guess, engine with a dry-sump setup. Otherwise we could not get the engine low enough into the chassis. So really nice project, which will take some time. And this is actually a car built by Fly Miata. It's a 6.2 liter V8, so nothing so special for the US guys. And for the English guys, I never saw a V8 built in England, but I think there are some.
I think what's special about this is the exhausts.
Yeah, the exhaust setup. We are doing it by ourselves. We have to, because we have to reduce noise. Noise at the moment is a problem. So when we have to get through emissions, the car has to get to Euro 2 to get a street legal to the street, actually. So this is what we are doing now. So this is actually what we are doing all day long. So yeah, we have a web shop where we have stuff which we are doing and we sell. Actually all this builds or everything what we sell in our web shop is tested in-house. We have all different type of cars here. This is something we also do not want to take over to different brands, because we just want to have a good knowledge base for the cars which we are building, because otherwise I think we cannot make a nice support, and we know from the point where we are how the cars are working, where the problems are, etc., etc., etc. I think that's the way how you should build cars, and even with that way of looking to projects, you will have still 1,000 of problems. So I think that's normal. So, and this is actually the engine for the grey one. It's completely fresh overhauled. So this is the engine for the car. Yeah, we just align the AC compressor to the car, and yeah, I think this will have this marry at the end of next week. So yeah, nice talking to you. You saw our project, you saw the things we are doing, and hopefully you click a bit on our English content, because now we'll do some English stuff. See you in the next videos. Bye.